Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. I am here with Harper. We are wrapping up week 2 of Board and Train with her here at Paw Forward Dog Training. And she's been doing an excellent job with us so far. So what we're going to do today is just go through a little bit of, yes, good girl, what she's been working on this week and where she's at with everything. So first thing we worked on is a little bit of place. We have a place outside this week in a higher distraction environment. So we have our field behind me here. We have lots of different smells out there, lots of different animals that come and go out there. And then we also have dogs that are trained out there as well. So lots of different smells. Off the camera here to my left, past the barn, we have a road as well. So we have cars coming and going there. So a lot more distraction compared to week 1, where we were just working in the barn, inside, nothing really else going on. Now we've gotten to the point where we're working in a moderate distraction environment. Okay. So gradually working our way up to more challenging environments and more challenging distractions. So we have her on place right now. We're going to ask for that stay. We're going to work on moving around a little bit, making it more challenging. In addition to the challenge of being outside, stay. We're going to turn around and walk away. So again, a lot more difficult compared to week 1, but we want to make sure we're working up to that point. When you get her home, you're not going to be able to jump into week 2, week 3 stuff right away. Okay, so you're going to have to start like we started. Free. You're free. Good girl. You're going to have to start like we did, working inside your house, very low distraction, not much going on. Okay, making sure that she has the solid foundation of listening to you, working on attention, making sure she's able to check in with you, working on some of those basic behaviors before we get to this point. Okay, so it is going to be a gradual increase in distraction and difficulty. Good girl. So we have her on place again. Stay. Again, turning and walking away is actually very challenging for dogs. So the fact that she is doing so well is excellent. She's making a lot of progress. So there she popped up. Sit. So I'm going to ask for that stay again. And I'm going to try again. I'm not going to reinforce that, right? So she went back into that sit, but I'm not going to reinforce that sit because we want to make sure that she knows she's only getting that reinforcement when she is able to have success. Okay? Free. Good girl. We want to keep it positive. We want to keep it fun, right? Good girl. Very nice. Yeah, good job. Giving her a little break in between. Good job. So, another thing we worked on this week is a little bit of leave it. So I actually have a towel out here so I can toss some treats onto that towel and ask her for that leave it behavior. Okay, sit. Leave it. Yes, good girl. Very nice. Leave it. Yes, good job. Now, one thing I want to mention, when we're working leave it, we want to make sure we are not letting her get that item. So I asked her to leave this food, right? She's not going to get that as reinforcement, because if we were in a situation where it was dangerous for her to get that item, we want to make sure she knows she's not going to get that item. She'll get something else as that reinforcement. Good girl. Very nice. Another thing we worked on is a little bit of recall. So, Harper, come. Yes, good girl. Very nice. So she's able to come back. Again, in a higher distraction environment compared to what you saw last week, which was inside, not much going on. Free. She also, I have noticed, doesn't really like walking around in the grass out here. I guess she doesn't like her paws getting wet. So she is a little bit slower out here than normal, but Harper, come. But she is coming over to me. Good girl, yes. And if she was to be overexcited or trying to jump up, another thing you can do with recall is once they're coming back to you, when they're a couple feet in front of you, ask for that sit behavior so that by the time they get to you, it registers in their head and they go into that sit instead of jumping up. Harper, come! So one thing I want to mention with Harper, she is working on e-collar training, right? So she has that e-collar on, and I've only used it twice throughout this entire session. So she's doing very well with it. One thing I want to mention with the e-collar with us is that we don't use it as punishment, right? Okay, we're not going to crank it up. We're not going to use it as a punishment for her not doing something. It's more of an attention grabber than anything else, okay? But she hasn't really needed it this session, which is excellent. She's only needed it twice as a little reminder, but otherwise she's doing a great job and keeping it fun, making sure, again, we're Harper, come! Yes, good girl. Keeping it fun, giving her a little break, giving her lots of pets and attention and reinforcement, right? So not making it a negative thing, just making it a positive thing. And you can see she's wagging her tail. She's having a good time being outside and enjoying her time here at Best Paw Forward. So if you guys have any questions at all, let us know in the comments below, and we will see you on her next video next week.